Oh my god, so last time on Real Gay Roleplay.
We start our story at the Bae-Lin You Out Detective Agency.
Hey, can't you read the sign? I'm cooking. It's dinner time. We're back at 8 p.m.
Oh, I didn't see the sign. I was hoping you could help me out urgently. I've got a case for you.
Well, you're looking kind of skinny. Would you like some soup? We can eat dinner together.
I don't know how fast you can work, but I've got kind of an urgent case I need done tonight. Are you available for that?
Of course, pretty lady. Are we talking cheating, embezzlement, someone owe you something that they're not giving you?
I'm concerned that my husband is cheating on me. He's been coming home late every night for months now.
A pretty lady like you? Ugh, man, is a sin.
I'm hoping it isn't true, which is why I need your discretion on this, because if it's not true, I'd like to stay in this marriage. It's quite a lucrative marriage, if you know what I mean. But if he is cheating, I need to know so I can take half his stuff.
Yes.
Smart woman. No passion in this marriage, but you definitely have your head.
Hi there. My name is Rex. What's your name?
I'm Pamela Dionysus. The name's got double L's and the body's got double D's.
Hi, Pamela.
His name's Tommy Wasabi. He owns the smoke shop around the corner called French 80. If you need to get into our house, we got a key under our pot plant in the garden.
Nice.
I think you meant potted plant. So potted plant, right?
Oh yeah, sorry, I spent some time in a foreign land where they don't say potted plant, they're pot plants. Welcome to Roll Gay Roleplay, a real gay, real play D&D podcast. I'm Chris the DM, and I'm an itchy boy today because I got shingles.
Hi, my name is Katie. I play Lin Spectre, Saint Tit, and that's why you should vaccinate your kids, because they'll grow to become adults who get shingles.
Why the reading on this Sunday morning?
I'm Brandel. I play Bae, and I'm an itchy boy today because I have a healing tattoo.
Oh!
It looks so good, too.
I love it.
I'm Tisha. I play Rux Baldacchino, and I'm not itchy. I feel left out.
Yep.
I'm Jonathan. I play Zastasha Felzar, and I have an itch.
For more cowbell?
It's multiplying. Oh.
Oh,
No, that's where it stops.
two very old references. Good job.
Oh my god, ew, y'all dated yourselves.
I feel like mine was also a stretch. Isn't the word chill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was not good.
And the fact that you knew it was wrong, that's crazy.
Shut up, Jonathan. You've seen Grease.
No, I haven't. So, do we have a question today?
Did we lay it out a question? Yes? Okay.
What's your favorite cereal?
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go first. And like I said before, everyone's favorite cereal on this podcast is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. To say
true.
otherwise is an affront to the church, and we will not accept it. So, speak wisely.
Yeah.
You will
Everyone
be
knows
crucified.
that you don't like to insult churches.
Speak lightly and speak wisely, or thou shalt be crucified.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is the best cereal to eat dry without any milk.
Mmm.
But I think with milk, the best is Frosted Flakies. It's a classic.
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta eat them fast, because then they get soggy and gross.
You just like Tony the Tiger. That's all that is.
You fucking furry.
Oh, baby, he's
God
great.
damn it, I forget. Body pillow and all. Disgusting.
I
Disgusting.
like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but I do two cut costs on Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cut it with just regular plain Cheerios, just because I find it can get really sweet really fast, and I can eat more cereal that way.
You say,
Or the Walmart knockoff version of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I'm so sorry.
Made out of corn.
Did you say that you cut it with a different cereal?
She did. She definitely said cut
You
it.
fucking drug lord.
How does she have no criminal record?
The Cinnamon Toast Crunch is laced with Cheerios.
Laced with it.
Listeners, before we all started recording, we had a background check thing go against all of us, and if you want to know, you have to pay extra money to find out who has the worst criminal record of all of us.
And who is a registered Republican?
Yes.
That's not hard.
I agree.
Okay, I can't say Cinnamon Toast Crunch because it has gluten, and I hate to bring up my gluten allergy again, but...
Oh my god, you're like a vegan. I'm a vegan.
I know. It's not a personality. I
Eat a
fucking
salad.
promise. I promise it's not my personality. But I can't have that. I did enjoy it when I could have it, but I think I'm with Katie. It's just a bit too sweet for me. I will have bowls and bowls of Crispix.
The fuck is that?
Ooh.
Crispix
Yes,
with oat milk is delicious.
Mm-hmm. It's like Chex. It's like Chex Mix.
It's
Or
Chex
not
without
Chex
wheat
Mix.
flour. Exactly.
Yeah. It's like corn Chex.
Uh-huh. It's
I'm
delicious.
looking it up right now. It looks cute. I like the box.
Yeah. Crispix.
This looks like
That's mine.
Yeah, I've seen these.
that looks healthy, and I don't like it.
Does not look healthy.
Crispix looks healthy. I mean, in comparison
It's healthier than your...
to Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
I prefer grits to cereal, but if I had to choose a cereal, I can't do the sweet. So I sound like a really old person when I say this, but grape nuts.
Oh, man. Tisha.
Oof.
How's
I
your
know.
fiber, girl?
I bet you should.
I get so much fiber already from, being vegan. But yeah, I like grape nuts. I think it's just from my childhood. You put some sugar over it. Delicious.
What are grape? I'm looking it up right now.
I'm gonna work Raisin Bran bitch in some way, or I don't know how I'm gonna work that in, but
Raisin Bran is different than grape nuts because it has raisins in it, and I can't eat raisins.
I feel like it puts you
so-
at the same geriatric level, though.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
What's that? Not Ovaltine, prune juice. There's another drink old people drink. Metamucil.
Metamucil.
That's old people, and that's also good bottoms. Drink Metamucil.
I'm like 1 year away from having stock in Metamucil.
That's so funny.
Okay, but you could just have IBS. Like, I have to take Benefiber.
Ah!
Or you could just be a bottom.
Irritable bottom syndrome.
Why was that so funny? That was stupid. I'm sorry. Okay. Back on track. Yeah, I look at grape nuts. They look like they would need all that fruit and all that accoutrement.
Yeah. You cut up some strawberries or you put some blueberries in it.
You gotta dress that up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I would eat grape nuts plain, but I never have. I've always just thrown some fruit in there and sprinkled a little bit of sugar on top.
I cannot get you guys season your fucking cereal. I don't think I've ever done that. I just eat cereal with the milk. That's it.
I've never eaten cereal without bananas in it or something like that. Otherwise, I'm just going to eat grits.
Wait, you guys use milk?
If I'm eating cereal, it's because of a time crunch issue, or it's just I want to make something quick. I don't want to have to cut up fruit or add anything to it. Just cereal, milk, bowl, go back to what I'm doing.
Can I be
Grits take like 1 minute on the stove.
Can I be super honest with y'all? I haven't had cereal in like 12 years.
Yeah.
If I don't have enough time to eat, like make myself like a breakfast. I also haven't had pancakes in several years. If I don't have enough time to like make breakfast, I just don't eat.
The person who doesn't eat cereal telling us what cereal is the best is like the
Right.
lawmakers that are all men telling women what to do with their bodies. It's the
Right.
exact same.
Oh
Right
my god,
on.
that's
Literally.
so funny that you said lawmakers that because aren't most of those lawmakers like Republican?
I wouldn't know. Did you vote them in?
I don't know. Is someone registered as a Republican on this podcast?
We'll have to check out the Patreon to find out.
Well, you have to pay like $2,100 to find out.
$2,100.
It is not $2,100.
$2,100 now with that attitude.
I mean, it depends on what currency you're paying us in, I guess.
Stop it.
2,100 grape nuts.
We do accept cereal as payment.
Y'all accept cereal. I prefer biscuits and gravy.
Oh, nice.
For real, just buy me dinner. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, just buy me dinner.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. Okay, anyway, sorry, podcast. Because I was like, let's talk about our favorite restaurants first.
Us talking about food can go south real quick.
Real fast.
Yes, we have our podcast to play, and this is episode 2. So do we remember what happened last time?
All right. So we were approached by a woman named Pamela Dionysus. Very rich, very attractive. She's concerned that her husband, Tommy Wasabi, is cheating on her. She wants us to discreetly provide her proof, let her know yes or no, and figure out what he's doing. So we have our first clue. Our first clue is he's been saying he's been going to the gym, but his card is expired and his membership hasn't been paid in 3 months. We are planning to follow Tommy Wasabi after his store closes at 9 and see what he does until he gets home to his wife at 11. And Lin is currently in the smoke shop.
Yes.
Checking things out.
That was perfect.
Thank you.
Perfect rundown of what happened.
Yeah, she was literally typing the entire time.
Literally.
Her anxiety read that for us.
Because she said, bitch, what the listeners will not do this time is clock me on forgetting shit this time. I know that's right.
I am taking every detail down.
Yeah, Pamela had said, too, that she's going to be staying the night with her sister tonight. But she wasn't leaving until about 8. And because of the camera doorbell that's on the house, she asked you not to come by until after that. So that way you did not cross paths. Lin Spectre is in the French 80 smoke shop.
All right. So we have proof that he is not going to the gym, but we don't know what he's doing. Okay. So I think that I should just go in here alone. Do you guys want to meet me back at I forgot the name of my house, La Maison. You can forget me back at the agency and we can eat dinner. And then we can go follow this man to his.
That sounds like a great idea. And I say, Lin, can you give me your walkie-talkie?
Sure. How will I be able to contact you?
Give me your walkie-talkie, please.
Okay.
Thank you. So I take her walkie-talkie, and my fingers are just working hard, and I say, so Lin, I have just reprogrammed your walkie-talkie so that now all of the conversation that you and Tommy have will be recorded.
Nice. No buttons.
I know. I'm so smart, and I flip my bundles of hair, and I look at Rux and Bae, and I say, aren't I so smart though? Really? Biblical.
Bass clapping.
Yeah, regular Moses over here.
Oh my god, stop. You guys are embarrassing me. This is so embarrassing. Oh my god, that's so crazy. Oh my god.
All right. Perfect. So if we've got a plan, let's do this thing.
Okay. So 3 of you head back to the agency to look after the soup in the crock pot. And Lin will make his way over to the French 80 smoke shop. I already told you what it looks like inside, so it's up to you. I'm guessing you're just entering then?
Yeah, I'm going to make sure that the microphone, walkie-talkie is discreet.
Okay. Where are you tucking it?
On my many, many pockets.
Oh, yeah, you do have a ton of pockets.
I have a ton of pockets.
That's fair.
So I can just broadcast convos. Okay. So Lin is going to walk in, and he's just going to nod to Tommy and kind of meander, looking at stuff.
When you walk in the door, you hear the doorbell chime go off, and it says, "Dave's not here, man." You can meander around. Tommy will greet you and just, "Hey, welcome to French 80. Let me know if you need anything or want to try anything out. I'm Tommy, by the way, and welcome to the shop. You looking for anything particular, or?"
I'm looking for something new and interesting, flavor-wise. I smoke a lot of cigarettes, and, after a while, your taste buds, they just die. So,
Yeah,
what have you got?
that sure does. So you're looking for some poppers, then, I assume, right?
Love those poppers.
Yeah, let me get you some. I've got tiramisu that came in recently. I've got yellow highlighter. That's an interesting flavor. And I also have apple pie. You want to try one of those?
Oh, is it free, or do I need to pay?
Oh, no, trying it out, just grab a sanitary mouth guard so that way you're not smoking out of the same thing everyone else is, trying to keep it safe.
Just here's a used cigarette. Enjoy.
I am a fancy man.
Also, why is this place not called Cheech and Bongs if it's going to have that kind of doorbell?
Oh, Cheech and Bongs is good.
That's really good. Apple pie and what was it?
Yellow highlighter, apple pie, and I don't know, it was improv. It's already gone.
Yeah, I remember the other two. It's pineapple. Probably pineapple.
Tiramisu.
But yeah, Lin is gonna say, "Hey, I roll my own. Thank you, though," and he is going to try the poppers.
Great. Tommy will put some samples out and say, "All right, yeah, try it out. I'm gonna help these two really quick. They seem to have a question, but let me know what you think of those, okay?"
Hey, yeah, no rush. Just enjoying my smoke, man.
Cool.
Can I say that Linacia Sparks is fluttering behind Lin Spectre's character?
Is Linacia invisible?
No, Linacia is just like a small little pixie robot.
Oh, that's right. Little tiny. Okay.
Little tiny baby.
Okay.
Yeah, but can Linacia Sparks be fluttering behind Lin Spectre?
Sure.
My goal is that Linacia Sparks will be reporting and typing all of the entire conversation that's happening between Lin Spectre and husband.
Does she have like a little cell phone that she's using or like a little typewriter?
She has a little typewriter.
It's adorable.
Yeah,
Okay.
and so she just types.
That's perfect. Lin is sitting at the counter. These are glass counters, so that way you can see. They're like display counters. Lin is sitting there trying out the poppers. Tommy is talking to the other two patrons. And Lin, as you look around, there are glass smoking devices throughout it. There's rolling papers, there's hitters and things in the display. And the room's painted a welcoming blue color. There is a large painting on the wall of a doorway with those like 70s beads hanging down from them, and it makes out like one of those psychedelic mushroom scenes in the beads.
Okay.
But otherwise, it's decorated the way the smoke shop would be decorated. Tommy finishes up with the two patrons. They begin to leave, and one of them says, "All right, see you in about an hour, Tommy." It's like, "Yep, all right, thanks, guys."
What time is it?
5:30? 5:45?
So, is it possible that Lin could have used detect magic while Tommy was distracted with the other patrons?
Sure.
Okay. So, and have we long rested since the Olympics? I'm assuming, right?
Yes, yeah.
Really count.
Aside from your tarts that you got in the Olympics that you made during the bake-off challenge, you've rested. So you can keep the tart that you made, your healing or acquiesce form or mind reading.
Okay, so I am going to use a first level spell to cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
So for the duration, I sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. I can use my action to see a faint aura around any visible creature and object. And I learn its School of Magic and can penetrate most barriers, but it is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, 1 thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood and dirt. And I am specifically looking at counters. Do any of them look like there are like Men in Black? The counters flip up. That door especially is interesting. I have a feeling it might be magic. Is there any like secret back room? Anything that's like you have a weird, creepy basement like in You? That kind of thing.
Nice. Okay, sure. So you're detecting magic in a few different places. There is a back room where you can feel that there's some magic. There's also there's magic coming from behind the counter on the floor. Not necessarily like basement deep, but more like on the floor itself.
Okay.
And the painting's giving off a huge magic vibe. The painting is the most odd one to you. It's a magic that you don't actually recognize. So it's not something you can place as to what it is, but it's probably more illusionary magic than anything else. Same thing with the floor. That was a good spell to cast.
Yep. I have a plan.
That makes me worried.
Okay, so I am going to get rid of one of those first level spells. Okay, and you said that I probably wouldn't be able to understand what is on the wall.
Yeah.
But I do have the spell Identify, and I just want to be very casual looking, like I'm just admiring the painting. if that makes any sense. Like, I'm kind of trying out the popper, but also kind of half looking at the painting, and I'm touching it as if I'm just curious in it, not as if I am investigating it.
Okay. Are you touching like the canvas itself, or are you touching like the frame?
Oh, okay, so it's a painting, not a mural?
Yeah, it's an actual painting, like in a frame.
Ah, okay.
This is bad manners.
It's bad manners to touch a painting, yeah.
That's why I was asking.
Painting on the wall, because I just assumed it was a mural, because I've seen so many smoke shops with murals.
That's true.
Throw soup on it as like a...
Are you still touching it then, I guess is the question.
I want to look like I tripped and fell and accidentally touched the painting. So it's probably performance and casting a spell, because I need to touch it very, very quickly and get as much information as I can.
Okay.
As you do that, Linacia Sparks, can I do something as Linacia Sparks to distract the owner?
Sure. What would you like to do?
Do they have like a tailpipe and use diesel gas?
I was gonna say, maybe Linacia Sparks lets out like a loud, short-circuiting sound on the other side of the room.
Ah, maybe like the tablet that he uses to ring people up starts to kind of short circuit sound.
Yeah.
Okay, Katie, go ahead and roll performance.
And I will want to say that I have been talking to Linacia as if I am using Linacia to take notes on what kind of poppers I want. Like, oh, remind me in like 2 weeks to place a new order for filter papers. Oh, I kind of like this tiramisu. You know what I mean? Like, there's a reason that Linacia's there.
Great.
I got an 18.
Oh, that's good. Is there any roll you need to make for the identifying? Or is identify just a spell you cast and that's it?
It's a spell that I cast with touch. Ooh, but it's a minute.
You have to touch it for a minute. Oh, I keep falling. I can't stop touching it.
And Linacia Sparks is like just having a meltdown. Linacia Sparks is just going through it, girl.
Yeah, I'm trying to look dizzy. Something was in that yellow highlighter. Popper.
Okay, so maybe you're placing your hand on the wall to hold yourself up because you don't feel good. Okay.
Yeah, like touching it as surreptitiously as I can.
Okay, lots happening. Let's do this. Tommy will pay attention to the tablet and just unplug it and turn it off immediately to try and stop the sound. And as the sound continues, he just kind of backs away from it. Like, I'm just not, in case it lights on fire, not going to handle that. And for you having to touch it for a minute, he's going to see you at some point touching it. What you notice, though, when you touch it is the image on the painting, on the canvas, changes. And Tommy will go, oh, you found the secret of that painting, I guess. That's one of the artists here in the city. They make paintings that somehow the canvases can change images when you touch it. It's really cool. That's what you're seeing now. Are you feeling okay, though? And as he asks you that, you can see now the painting went from the psychedelic mushroom scenery to a drip painting or fluid art, where it's just as if they just dropped a bunch of paint on it. But there's also a thick, straight black line going directly vertical down the center of it, and another black line going off of that, off to the right. 2 perpendicular lines.
Okay, so kind of like a sideways T.
Exactly.
Yeah, I just got a little lightheaded. Sorry for touching the art. I know it's normally not something you want to do with precious objects. And he looks to take his hand away as fast as possible. I love the art style, though. You said it was a local artist? Are they selling this piece?
Yeah, I actually had to commission her for that. I commissioned her for just the mushroom piece, but she specifically makes the second part of it on her own, and that's part of the commission. Like, you have to let her do her thing.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it is.
The creative process.
For those long black lines, she runs a wheel across all of them.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
This is so interesting.
Sure. I can't pronounce her name right. Every time I do, she corrects it, but I think her name's Mallory. It's not Mallory, but it's close to that.
It's going to be really important.
You hear, Linacia Sparks hears Mallory, and you just hear Linacia Sparks vigorously typing, like click clack click clack click clack click.
Oh, I'm sorry about my small robot. Sometimes not the most expensive thing, but I just need something to take my notes day to day.
That seems really convenient, actually. I would love that, or some sort of assistance here. I run the place by myself. It's a nightmare sometimes.
Oh, you don't have any employees? Seems like it would just be useful to have someone to do the opening shifts, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I'll have a cashier working here every once in a while, but they only work mornings and I work the nights, and lately nights have just been real slow. So actually, I'm going to be closing up early tonight if I can.
Ah, fancy date? Oh, wait, let me see your hands. Do you make a woman very happy, sir?
He holds out his hands and he goes, "Oh yeah, I am married. It's not a date. I'm gonna head to the gym with those guys that just left. We're gym bros."
Nice, and he winks.
Oh my god.
Does Lanesha see any reaction from that wink at the owner?
I think he's confused as to what you mean.
There are so many assumptions happening here.
I just want him to be gay.
As your wife, do you make a woman happy? Oh, you're fucking these dudes at the gym? Great job.
This has been a weird transaction so far for Tommy. But yeah, I'm gonna try and close up here in the next half hour, 40 minutes if I can. So
you hear Lanesha Sparks say, accessing prior memory log. Lin Spectre, it has come to my attention that you too also have been talking about the gym. Maybe you should also go. End log.
Ugh. Lynn's not excited about that idea. I am always looking for new gym buddies, you know, love lifting weights and pulling on ropes that are attached to weights. Do you want another gym buddy? I could always use some male encouragement.
Yeah, I guess you can meet us at at Sweat Fitness. That's where we go. You want to meet there in like an hour or so?
He wants to meet me at Sweat Fitness?
Yeah, that's what he's offering you after you said you want to go to the gym with him.
Accessing memory log. It has come to my attention that Lin Spectre does not like walking alone down these dark alleys because it is unsafe in our district. Lin Spectre would like to accompany you to the gym. Sweat Fitness. End log.
I don't like exercising in exercise clothes, and so I would just wear this to the gym. Do you mind walking with me? I get scared when it gets dark.
I hate this.
He's gonna do a performance. This is really probably...
Yeah, roll me something for this.
This is the worst.
Persuasion.
Persuasion? Okay. I rolled a 13, but I think... Do I have Yeah, I have +3 in persuasion. So that would be a 16. I rolled a nat 20, but that's the second time.
So, God. Tommy's going to say, well, I do have to close up the shop while no one's in here, count the credits and make sure everything balances. So I can't walk you there. Plus, I'm going to want to stop home and change. I'm not in gym clothes. So maybe we can just meet there, or maybe you can call a friend and we can all meet there. They can walk you over.
I appreciate the honesty, man. Are you sure? I can't just, sit outside like a dog. I don't mind that.
Yeah, that feels like it would be bad for business to have someone just sitting there.
Hey, I smoke so many cigarettes. I can tell them that I got them from this smoke shop. I'm joking with you, man. I can definitely meet you there with your friends in an hour.
Yeah, that sounds perfect.
And you will meet my friend who will be escorting me, and then you can walk me home. I live right next door. It's not a big deal.
You can walk me home.
Sure, strange person I just met today. That makes...
Imagine this interaction in real
I
life.
know.
I could imagine Katie having this interaction.
Yeah, I'd go to the gym with you. I hate the gym. Also, please walk me there. I get very scared. You fucking your friends at the gym? I'd like to join your friends at the gym.
Let me see your hands.
Let me see your hands, right? So I'm going to just plug this tablet back in to make sure it's working okay. And if you want me to bring anything up for you, I can.
I think I will get these highlighter poppers if I'm guaranteed to pass out every time. I mean, that's a cool party trick.
Yeah, gives you quite a rush, huh? You like a little rush?
Sometimes in the right situation. Wink.
Okay. That is good to know. Maybe I'll have something for you at the gym then, all right?
Oh, Lin tries to look delighted. He's also delighted, but he's trying to look like he is delighted.
I feel like Lin smiling in general is creepy.
Yeah.
All right, great. That'll be 3 credits.
Oh, yeah, he's going to fork that over and then give him a burner cell phone number.
Perfect. Joining our mailing list. Texting okay?
Oh, of course. I always check my messages.
Awesome. Great. Then see you later then. Thanks.
Yeah, I can't believe we haven't run into each other sooner. See you later, Tommy, right?
Yeah, did I? Oh, I did say my name to you. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard the guys call you Tommy.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. Sorry, I don't remember your name.
Ah, fuck. Lanesha said Lin, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, my name is Lin Robert. Last name is Robert.
All right.
My name is Lin Manuel Miranda.
Nice to, all right, Lynn, Robert, nice to meet you, and hopefully we'll see each other again shortly, yeah?
Oh, yes, buddy. I cannot wait to go to the gym.
Okay. See you then.
Is there any way I could have left Lanesha in the smoke shop to see what keeps going on?
Yes, I could allow that.
Okay, because I do have non-detection.
Okay, I was going to ask how you were going to hide her, and that... Okay. Lin will grab his poppers and make his way out, and as he does so, Tommy will lock the door and turn the closed sign over, or turn the open sign over to closed. As Tommy and Lin finish up their transaction, we're going to make our way back to the agency, but before we do, we're going to make a stop at the gay agenda. Yes, this is the Gay Agenda, the middle part in some of our episodes where we thank our patrons, talk about any sponsors, and give updates on the show or some of the projects that we've been working on. To start, I always get to thank our newest patrons, so thank you, Kylo, for joining. Hope your dice are rolling well for you and you enjoy everything we have on our Patreon. I also have a couple birthday shoutouts for our Pickles. Pickle of Our Eye is our top tier on our Patreon, and I missed a few since we've been gone for a few months. So for November, happy birthday, Miguel, and December, happy birthday, Garrett. Now's the time I tell you to check out our Patreon at patreon.com/rollgayroleplay. We have dozens of bonus episodes on there, plus I think 80 pre-GOS conversations, which is what happens with the cast before we start recording, polls that help shape the game, and special access on our Discord. Speaking of, you should join our Discord. It's a fun way to hang out with the cast and other fans of the show. It's a lot of fun on there. We have game nights, movie nights, spoiler discussions, and you can submit questions there for us to use in the beginning of the show. It's now time to head back to the agency, and I'm assuming that Lanesha can somehow relay everything that's going on back to you three. Can everybody hear it?
Yes, I've been typing everything.
Cool. Okay, so then the three of you getting all the information, you now know that the shop's being closed early, so you don't have as much of a time frame as you thought you did, being that now it's only 6 o'clock, not 9?
Mm-hmm.
And as that's happening, I need a perception check from the three of you at the agency.
Got it.
11 for Rux.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Very nice.
It'll be the only natural 20 this entire campaign.
14.
So the natural 20 is perfect. You three are going to decide what you want to do now, if you're going to meet up with Lin and all that. As you're about to talk about that, Zastasha, you look up and realize that you have a voicemail on your answering machine.
Oh my
I forget
god.
what machine we decided.
Girl, I forgot too. Anyway, we'll say answering machine for today.
Okay.
And I say, oh my god, it might be one of my contracts, because I'm an influencer on Tentacle, so maybe this could be some income for us. Yes, income. So then I hit play.
Oh,
The world record for most nipples on a human is 7.
I hate this.
That's 6 more than I have.
Oh, I hate this.
What the fuck?
Is there any way that I could have unheard the voicemail?
I don't. Y'all don't understand how bothered I am. Okay, back into character.
We're all pretty bothered, Jonathan.
I'm so sorry. Okay, Zastasha says, "Oh my god!" So like, totally, that wasn't maybe one of the contracts that I know about. But who do we know that like only has one nipple?
And why would they be leaving a voicemail about it? That seems a little odd. Maybe that's a wrong number. Fingers crossed, right?
I am going to somehow like put this voicemail into my computer and quite honestly like track vocal patterns because there was like heavy breathing and see if like I don't know, maybe I can like figure out who this person is. Or can I just do a perception? I mean, can I just do a check to see if I know who that is?
Oh, it could have just been a wrong number.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that this might be a voice you'd recognize, so I don't want you to waste your accessing memory on that because you're not going to get anything on it. You might be able to run like a reverse phone lookup.
Yeah, can I do that?
Sure.
Star 67.
Yeah, you can star 67 it.
And like Zastasha is so tech savvy, so like he just clickety clacks with his phone and
Yeah, I don't really have like a tech roll for you to roll, so we can just say that you know how to do this.
Could we make survival the tech? Because it is wisdom.
Yeah, let's do that. You want to roll a survival check and I'll see how much I tell you about where it's at?
okay. 16. It's Anna Meek's house.
Yeah, you realize it's coming from a payphone. It's not from anyone's house phone or anything. Payphones exist everywhere, by the way. You think it's somewhere in the Blue District. That's all you got.
Is the Blue District known for having payphones?
Yes. Again, Blue District is the poorest area of the city.
Okay, yeah. So I look over to Bae and I look at Rex Baldacchino and I say, so like totally I think that like this ominous and like super weird and like creepster like totally unbiblical like voicemail came from a payphone that's like in the Blue District. So like I don't know, maybe do you think that we should wait for like another one or do you think like we should just go in and like investigate?
I mean, I would just say delete it, right? There's nothing there. It's not like they ask us to do anything, and I mean, unless they were implying that they want to have 8 nipples, and unless we cut off our own, I don't know how we can help this person.
I think you're like
and Bae over here doesn't even have nipples.
It's always been a dream of mine.
You're like a little slime thing, so you can totally just make them yourself, like whatever. So
Bae changes shape into a very large nipple.
Lovely.
perfect.
Yes.
So I think that like that voicemail may have just been like a red herring, and we need to focus on what we're supposed to be doing and help out that lady in the dress.
I don't think it qualifies as a red herring either. It wasn't related to anything.
I know what I'm talking about as like the resident smartest person here, so it's a red herring anyway. So.
Okay, tomato. All right, so yes, let's get back to focusing, I guess, on helping the most awkward person in the entire world. Try to talk to Tommy. I guess are we gonna be walking our buddy Lin over to the gym? Do all of us want to go?
Absolutely. I think that we should all go and be like support for our friend Lin Spectre. Biblical.
Yeah, I guess it's not like we can make it any more awkward for him.
Rude.
That's fair. So is that your plan? The 4 of you are going to meet at the gym now?
Yes.
I guess
yes.
I would assume Lin would come back to the office and then we would walk.
Okay, that makes sense. Lin Spectre, you can make your way back to the agency. You've now all talked and decided you're going to meet at the gym. Anything else you need to do in the agency before you go?
I don't think I can actually use non-detection for Lanisha because it's not from actual sight. It's from divination magic or magical scrying sensors, but you can just see it with your eyes.
What?
Okay.
I was looking to see if I could leave Zastasia's little robot to see what
Oh.
Tommy is doing in that hour. And I was going to cast the spell non-detection on him, but it is only for magical sight, not like actual sight. So Tommy could walk up and just see that little robot in the corner being like,
Then why don't we have Zastasia or Jonathan roll stealth for Lineysha? Let's see if you can go undetected.
Got it. Oh, that's a natural one.
Oh, okay. So then Tommy's going to start counting the credits on the register, make sure everything's in line. And before he kneels down to look at the floor, and before he does, he stands up and kind of looks around the room and makes direct eye contact with Lineysha and goes, "Oh, you should not be here. I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Sorry, I thought you left with your friend." And he'll walk over to the door and unlock it and kind of hold it open for you, for Lineysha.
Lineysha says, accessing opportunity moment. I am also a court reporter as well as calculator. I could do the work for you in half the time, which will give you the chance to get home quicker, to change your clothes, and then get to the gym. Ending opportunity log.
Yeah, the fact that you said that you are also a court reporter makes me think you're kind of related to authorities, and I would definitely like you the hell out of my store now.
Yeah, what the... I'll stay after hours. You could lock up and leave, and I'll watch your store.
We're assuming Tommy is completely incompetent.
Lineysha looks at you again and says, accessing memory log. A court reporter was incorrect. I just report everything to my owner, Lin Spectre. And log.
Yeah, the guy that just creeped me out? Great. Get out of my shop. Please don't make me grab a knife.
Lineysha stands, flies up, flies to the door, looks at the owner, says, accessing shade log. Your shop is a mess. Do better. And log. And then flies out.
It's the weirdest fucking day. And Tommy will shut and lock the door again and go back to what he's doing. What does Lineysha do at this point?
Lineysha is going to fly back to Zastasia.
Okay, great. Then all of you will make your way to the gym. Are you waiting outside for him? Are you going in? I mean, no one has a membership, I'm assuming.
We have the card from what's-his-face, but also it hasn't been paid in like 3 months.
Right.
mm-hmm. And it's his own membership with his picture on it, so we can't show up with his membership with his picture on it.
Well, we did, and the guy before was like, "Oh yeah, people look like trash when they come in."
He was a real D-bag, yeah. All right, well, let's do this then. You all make your way to the gym. You're waiting outside, maybe scoping it out, trying to see when he's going to show up, who he's showing up with. And also, Lin said that he was showing up with a friend, so you got to decide who you want to make that friend. And as you're doing this, the time just keeps passing by. It's been 30 minutes, an hour 30, still no Tommy.
Okay, I think this was on me. It's not like we didn't know this guy didn't have an active membership here. I'm not gonna lie, my feelings are kind of hurt. I thought we had something to go on.
So Sasha says, but yeah, like, we totally know now, though, that, like, he's not going to the gym or whatever. So, like, I think that we should maybe, like, what time is it now, Chris?
Let's see. We'll say it's been like 2 hours that have passed. So you're looking at almost like 7:30.
7:30. I say that we should totally go take a peek at the house. Because if he's not home and he's not at the gym, then where, like, the fuck could he be or whatever? So...
Wasn't that the whole point, that we like wanted to follow him out of the store when it closed?
Yes.
Instead, we're
Yes.
like, we'll meet you at the place we know you're not going to go to.
Yes.
I tried, but it wasn't happening.
So I kind of expected, I expected Lineysha to kind of hang out somewhere behind, like by the shop, like just hiding in the corner, but everyone left him. So
Yeah.
you lost track of your guy.
We're not good detectives. We have the title, okay?
I am working on a plan, but that plan is evolving.
Pulling the ropes with the weights on him?
Pulling the ropes with the weights on them. Yep. I was going to do that for the team, okay?
Can we go back to the smoke shop and see if there's like...
Ooh.
It's 7:30. I think we should like be heading to the house.
Mm-hmm. I also have locate object. So
Okay.
I'd love to use that.
Okay.
Isn't that only within like 1,000 feet?
Yeah, it's in 1,000. 1,000 feet isn't very big, is it?
Not really.
It's less than a kilometer.
Way less.
Does
Yeah.
the 1,000 feet move with you as you move around the city?
If the object is in motion, sense the direction as long as the object is within 1,000 feet of you. Spell can locate a specific object as long as it is close.
It says you cast on yourself, and it's concentration up to 10 minutes. So maybe it goes with you?
Yeah? The only other thing I can think of, but no, never mind. I don't want to use my special skill because it's like the beginning.
It is the beginning, but also that's the reason you have these special spells. You're kind of at a standstill right now and not sure what to do.
Yeah, and I think I knew this would happen where he leaves me. Is a good chance to use it. I knew this would happen. He stood me up.
There we go. So
There you go.
this is one of the special traits that the character has. I knew this would happen as a reaction. And normally this would be a reaction to try and save somebody from a trap or something like that. But Lin, you're going back in your memory to what was at the smoke shop. And you're remembering that there were the magic areas, right? There was two places where you didn't really check the magic. You checked the painting, but you didn't check the back room, and you didn't check the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're saying that out loud to everybody, Zastasha, you remember that Linetia was looking at him bending over at the floor, looking at something.
Okay.
So you're kind of piecing together that he was doing something in that shop that you just weren't able to notice while you were there.
Involving the floor.
Exactly. So maybe your next stop being the smoke shop makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
So, like, let's go to the smoke shop because I think I have an idea. And Bae, since you're literally known for breaking and entering, you can just get us in, like, very quickly.
We're in public. Why would you? That's so mean to break up my mask.
Zastasha sees Bae is crying.
They can't actually cry, so, like, they're shifting little tear-shaped globs down there. What should be a face.
Does it just absorb back in at the end like a rotating?
Yeah, it convexes out of their body, moves down a little bit, and then reabsorbs.
You
Like
see
animation.
Zastasha motions over to Alaska, and Alaska will pick Bae up and put Bae on her shoulder.
Oh.
And you'll just...
I'm flying!
And then Zastasha said, so, like, apology accepted or whatever. So, like, let's go get inside of that store or whatever.
Awesome. Great. You're going to make your way back to the smoke shop. This is going to take you another half hour. You're looking at 8 o'clock right now. Okay?
Okay, so it's like 7:30. Before we go and do anything, I want to make sure that we have all of our bases covered. Do you think that we should split up? I think it may not be a good idea if we are going to go interact with a potentially magic object. I don't want 2 of us to get stuck, but I also don't want all 4 of us to get stuck, and us also not investigate the house.
That's, like, totally a good idea. I think that we should split up. Lanesha, can you go with Lin Spectre and Bae so they can, like, get inside and you can report, like, everything you see at the store? And then, like, Rux, me, and, like, Alaska, we can all go to the house and just, like, take stake a few yards away so that we're not seen and just see what happens or whatever.
That's right. We have to be discreet. Unfortunately, Tommy knows my real name. We need to come up with code names for our next assignment. Can you please remind me?
That sounds like a super idea, like biblical.
So who's going to the smoke shop?
Lin, Bae, and Lanisha.
Okay. Then we're going to follow the three of you first, since they are going to get there first. And
Is there a range on Lanisha?
You know, I think there is, and we're not worried about that.
Okay, great.
that's something I'm going to ask next time now.
Wow.
Lanisha's already been traveling the city on her
Fucking
own, so
Brandon.
thank you for that.
Let me see. It doesn't say anything about range of my homunculus servant. You learn intricate methods for magically creating a special homunculus that serves you. The item you infuse serves as the creature's heart, around which the creature's body instantly forms. That's all it says.
Okay.
So
Then
no range.
We'll let Lanisha travel.
It could basically just act on its own.
Nice.
Okay. We'll let the three of you get to the French 80s smoke shop while Rux, Zastasha, and Alaska all make their way on the light rail over to where Tommy lives. So we'll start at the smoke shop. The smoke shop is now empty. The lights are off. The door is closed and locked. What would you like to do?
Bae's gonna squeeze under the door.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, there's no real...
Wait.
Go ahead.
Wait. Detect traps.
Very smart. Very, very smart. I don't even think there's a roll for detect traps, is there? You just use the spell.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so when you use detect traps, you are positive that there is some alarm system in the back room. There is not one on the front door, and there are no cameras in the building itself, but the back room is heavily guarded by some magic.
Okay, 1 second. So caps lock. At the smoke shop again.
I love how you write this down with caps lock, even though we're gonna address it right now.
Oh, just so that it's just in my notes, it's caps lock, so I know that I'm at the smoke shop again. Because I'm not using fine traps at the gym.
Right. Right.
Heavily guarded back magic door, right?
Yes. Yes. The gym is full of traps if you use the machines wrong.
Or if you use them right, you're trapezius.
Yeah, even so, yeah.
Sorry, you're trapezoids. Okay.
Trapezoids. Okay,
So there's a heavily guarded back door, but they can break under the front door, no problem.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll let
Okay.
Bae creep under the front door. Are you going to be exploring on your own, or are you going to unlock it for the other two?
Well, I imagine it's just like a manual lock. Didn't
Yeah.
he walk up earlier and click? Yeah. So I'm just gonna slip under. Imagine whatever kind of squelching noises you want, and then reach up and unlock the door.
Okay. All right, you can slip through, unlock the door. You can make your way into the smoke shop, and that's where we're going to cut it. We will find out what's in the smoke shop in the next episode of Roll Gay Roleplay. Until then, I'm Chris the DM. You can find me on all social media at Chris Drinks Lemonade.
I'm Tisha. You can find me on Instagram at 1tish1.
I'm Brandon, and you can find my semi-active account on TikTok at Blue Cotton Candy Cosplay.
Hi, my name's Katie, and I'm still taking a federally mandated break from the internet.
Heard, bitch. Hi, I'm Jonathan, and you can totally find me on what is it called? TikTok at Lord Feathers Polenta.
Thanks for listening, everybody. Bye!
Bye.
Bye.
An RGRP LLC production. Music by Joe Barsanti. The Heavy Breather voicemail was voiced by Tim.